I could also make yet another storage container. I could make a storage container for wood as well, and then merge the outputs of the two. Can't I into biomass or biofuel? I could definitely do that. I don't know if I have to make another biofuel maker too, but it's definitely doable. It's definitely doable. And that way I'm not like right now I'll end up with a ton of extra wood collecting all these leaves that with my current production line I'm not using. So I feel like I might as well do that, right? Yeah. Let me grab you. Grab that. Awesome. There we go. And then we can connect this next biofuel burner to our copper line. And ideally, I'll probably need like I'm sure there is a limit to the length of wires, but I'll want to make a wire connection to the thing up there. I'll probably end up removing that biofuel thing, moving it down here. Yeah. Okay. So, I wish you could have signs, like label things. Like if I could label this as what? Iron or something? Or label this, I guess, as iron. Label this as cement. Label the next one as copper or something. That'd be great. I may also use this actually and have like this is what I'm thinking. I may have this say go out over here. And then split you off yet again. So then you will be having all three. Of course, I need to feed my things some more. There you go. Perfect. And I'll start that off again. We're gonna turn this off for now because there's no point in having it on. And this should start feeding out, spitting out some more stuff again. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And we are going to, from what I envision, having a power pole. I need iron rods. Alright, so if I'm going to be doing power, I'm going to need more iron rods. So let's grab what plates we have and switch this over to iron rod production. And then once we get everything powered, all my lines powered, then I can start working on getting more advanced materials made automatically, so I don't need to keep switching everything all the time. Let's see. Let's go ahead and choose iron rods, please. Thank you. For now, I'll also make some iron rods for my purposes. Maybe. Oh, I don't have. Yeah, I have enough. There we go. Let's make a bunch of iron rods. There we go. That leaf biomass does help a lot, though. All right. Oh, power pole. I don't know. I know it can be pretty far away. I don't know how far away exactly it can be, though. So I have you, power line. Like, could I then connect this directly to this one and have that work? Will that work? It will work. Alright. So, if that's the case, then I really just want, yeah, to connect that to that. That's already done. So I could theoretically already take this out. And let me just deconstruct this line for now. I'll probably, assuming this works, I'm going to come back and deconstruct that. But yeah, let's go ahead and start up this generator over here. Or it's already generated. It's already generated. Oh wait, no, because I turned it off manually. That's right. I did. I switched it off manually. Yep. There we go. Now that is burning solid biofuel. Neato. Yeah. Awesome. And my production lines are running, right? Yep. My lines are running here. That means this is also now powered. I need another one for my main copper line. Yeah, so we can go ahead and deconstruct you. God, what I'm also gonna need probably, and I'll probably end up... I may end up having to make this. I probably will make this like multi-level. I could have each level be a different power line. Yeah, I may do that. And it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. This is feeding into these. Yeah, have like a storage thing at the bottom and then have it go up. So I think my next one is going to be base building. I feel like. It is going to be base building. Base building, select milestone. What do I need for it? I need concrete, which I already have some of. I need these, which I already have enough of. And I need you, which I already have enough of. Awesome. So all we need is concrete, which I should have enough, because this has been making concrete this whole time. Yep, there we go. Thank you, concrete.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Alright. So yeah, God. So I'm probably going to end up making a structure, right? A couple structures. I think I'll end up with a power structure. And depending on how it works, but also a manufacturing structure. Where I can have probably one type of material per level. Like, we'll have, I don't know, like say iron on the bottom, copper on second story, iron on third story. And then essentially have, of course, the ore fed directly to that level, but then also have all of them come down to deposit their materials into a storage bin. And we'll probably have like an iron products, copper products, and so on. Is what I'm picturing here. God. For now, though, let me make my my last. Yeah, let me make my last power thing. To power this, and then eventually we're also going to be redoing this, and we may build it in another spot. But I have a similar idea where we may even correspond it to where, because we're going to need a lot of these per type of material, because we need to make a lot of machines that will do like the more complicated, like a lot of constructors essentially for each stage of production of each material. Like, you know, screws, for example, I need to make the rods, which then make screws, which so it's like multi-stage. So I'll need like a lot of production lines. Hull, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for coming here so often to get all your boss tokens. This seems like it's going to be a very engaging game. It's surprisingly addictive so far. So I hope you have a great night, man. I will see you hopefully tomorrow, Mr. Boss Man. But yes, so I imagine, again, multi-level power grid, and each level will correspond to the factory level. It'll correspond to the factory level that it's powering. Yeah. That's what I feel like we'll have to do. It's also going, again, I'm hoping that in the long run, we can also automate the gathering of leaves and such. I actually do want to see, and I may do this actually before I move on to the factory stuff, is adding another line that feeds wood into these. But I do want to see how the chainsaw works. So let me see how the chainsaw works. What do I need for a chainsaw? I need reinforced iron plates, which I need screws for. You know what? Maybe. We do have this. Let's go into yeah. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm doing too many things at once. Let me do what I wanted to do, and make an extra biofuel burner. And I need rods for that. Crap. Rods, please. Yeah. Thank you. I know this is why I picked it, is because it's addictive. It is. It's going to be. It is definitely going to be a bit addictive, isn't it? Yeah. So we are going to have you here. Yep, and this is where we're going to start running into speed of production issues, I bet. Is splitting this so many times. So let's go ahead and break this for now. And then having logistics, yet another splitter. Splitter's going to come in there and leave through these things. We will have a conveyor come into there, come out. That's too tight. That is going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, may not. F, delete that. Let me actually delete you. Do the biomass burner. you facing at a better angle, and maybe even further away. Yeah, and maybe actually I may even delete you, actually. And have you be a little bit further away. Does it? Yeah, okay, so it does put whatever I deleted. It puts its inventory where I need it. I need to power this back up. So let's go ahead and make a power line. I think that was to you, right? Yeah. There we go. And then we will... logistics conveyor belt. Actually, no. Logistics conveyor splitter. Yeah, you will come in here. And then conveyor. And you are going to connect to that. So I want you to power... Actually, no, I don't. I want to actually come here and delete this thing. And we're just going to have those two power things there. But the thing is, I can't really do anything with them because I can't feed them automatically. So they can't, like, feed into my normal automated system, which is what sucks. But it is what it is, I guess. So the ones we start with might just end up being unused, which I am guessing that's probably kind of intended. Hi. So now that should start powering this line up again, right? Theoretically, maybe? I think? Why is it not moving? Oh, is it like completely full? Is that it? There we go. It was completely full. Full of copper wire. Alright, so that should start moving again. Awesome. We have our biofuel things being fed correctly. Well, now I'm out of leaves. Did I collect more leaves? Did I collect more leaves? Collect a little bit more leaves. Not very many more leaves, but I collect a little bit. Oh, and I also have some biomass I can fuel into you, I think. Okay, here, I have some biomass. There you go. Okay. What does the what do the buildings take? A lot of concrete and sheets. Alright, so that tells me now I want to convert this back to a sheet thing. Because I don't want to start making the complex material that I'm going to have to redo in a second. So I want to make my multi-levels. My multi-leveled thing. So let's go ahead and switch you over to iron plates. I think. Yes. And how many iron plates can I make on my own? Let's make these. I don't know why I have so many ingots on me when I'm not using them. Probably from things I've deleted and also stuff I had before I started automating everything. But theoretically, as long as I have leaves to feed, I should have everything that I have currently on powered. Yeah. We'll make a bunch of those. And actually, speaking of that, I should use some of this time to gather leaves. Oh, yeah, I also want to make the chains. I keep on forgetting. I wanted to make the freaking chainsaw, didn't I? I want to see, because I don't know if that is more efficient or what. So I do actually want to make some reinforced iron plates. Actually, let me mark. Let me. Can I add this or add to to-do list? Thank you. So yeah, I need 5 reinforced iron plates and a bunch of screws. Add that to to-do list. A bunch of screws, please. 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. There we go. Now we just need screws, which I can make as many as I need, essentially. We got a ton of stuff. Neato. Yeah, we'll have all of this automated. We'll have multiple production lines to make essentially everything we need. We'll have a ton of reinforced plates, a ton of screws, cables, everything. It'll be great. And then what will we need? Oh, I'm sure we'll get more and more. I bet there's like a ton of extra types of things that we can get. Let's make chainsaw. Jace said it'll be RB. Sounds good, man. Let's craft you. Okay. Chainsaw. Yeah! Alright, how does this work? Wait, switch to single mode. Area or single? How does this work? I don't know how this works. I'm clicking on it. It's not doing anything. Oh, it's because it needs freaking fuel. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Absolutely stupid. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. Just an absolute idiot. Crap. That means I need leaves to make solid biofuel. Actually, I could probably steal some. How much you got here? Give me like half of that. Oh, I'm trying to split the stack. There we go. Yeah, you take that. And then, yeah, now I have 29 on me. So now it should work. Now let's try it. Ah, yeah, see, that gives me a ton of leaves. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. Oh my lord. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So that's how you get the. Does that work for this? It does. Oh my god. Yeah, whenever we make the wood section of the power thing, because we are going to end up adding wood to this production line. But I'm kind of waiting. Hopefully I can wait. I may not be able to wait. I may need the extra biofuel. But I'm hoping I can wait until I can make the multi-layered power thing, and I plan on essentially having the cargo containers filled with both wood and leaves, making those into biofuel, combining them into one conveyor belt, or even multiple conveyor belts, and then feeding the various levels of biofuel burners. So let's take you and feed you in there. There's a bunch of that. Yes. Have you be being made again. Awesome, awesome. Can I not hold that all the time, please? Thank you. Neato. So that's being pushed again. Fantastic. Yeah. And we're back to work. Alright, so I'm probably going to need this chainsaw to clear some foliage away. What did I need all for my foundation? Let me actually... I don't even know how large these are. 4 meters. I imagine I'll need, like, large ones. So, yeah, let me add, like, I don't know. Add, like, 20 for now onto this. Oh, I can apparently... I already have enough, apparently. Alright. So, I'm thinking... God, these are not particularly large. We're gonna need a ton of space for this. And we do have a ton of space, but are we still... It still needs to be huge. Especially if we're gonna have, like... even larger foundations. Oh, that's nice. Do these need to connect all the way to the ground? I don't know. Does something... Are these, like... Is it load bearing? I don't know if this is like load bearing, where if I don't connect it all the way to the ground, my whole building will collapse. I have no idea. I hope I'm not like wasting a ton. I may be wasting a ton of resources. But I would rather not connect these to the ground and then find out I needed to. And have my factory explode at a certain level. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Oh, man. And eventually, we're gonna move these production lines to feed these things. So we can even, we'll be able to expand it more this way if we need to. But for now, we need to probably, let's fill in like a perimeter. No. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. How do I feel about this? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't need this. Can I save a bunch of space? I wish I had a huge flat land. This is not flat. Obviously, this is built on a hill. Which isn't necessarily ideal. I honestly think my ideal construction place for this, off the bat, is probably here, where I have these running. Can I build these underneath? No. What I could do is temporarily destroy these. Yeah, so let me undo this. Let me undo all this. Yeah, we're going to undo all of this. This doesn't strike me as a system that has weight. I feel like they would have warned me, potentially, if it was like a load-bearing thing. Now I think about it. So let's delete these. What I plan on doing is taking these, temporarily destroying these conveyor belts while I make this thing. Make the bottom floor, and then we'll feed the conveyor belts through it while I make the other levels, and then we'll ultimately redirect everything how we need to. Yeah. So we are going to temporarily destroy these guys. Sorry, production. So, I have this big, flat-ish space. Now let's, God. This is so hard to see while these things are sticking out over here. What is this doing here? Get out of here. Yeah. So. No. No! Yeah, the construction's a little bit wonky. Let's go ahead and put you there. There we are. Yeah, this may be more long than wide. I imagine this is going to need to be very, very lengthy. Okay. Maybe we can have this be more wide this way. I essentially want to fill in as much flat space as possible. Because that gives us more room to work with, ultimately. Go. But I imagine we're going to need probably far more space than this. Given how many products there are to make and how many steps there are for each product to make them, I assume that we have just scratched the surface of what we have, or like what we need. And we'll have multiple levels equal to this. So, to build higher, do I need to... Like, how does that work? Do I have, like, is that what the ramps are for? Probably what the ramps are for. Ramp. So yeah, let's continue with the foundations, I think, off to this side. Yeah. I have a lot of these. Can I negate you and have my chainsaw? Chainsaw, please. Shank you. Oh, I'm missing materials. Oh, I need concrete. I should still have, even though the production isn't active, I should have a bunch stored up. Yeah. There we go. Foundation. Let's keep going. All right. Yeah. So maybe the ramp can be on this. So let's go ahead and make this the ramp, I think, up to level 2. And then I don't know if I need like foundation here, and then a foundation here, and then make ramp. That's not what I wanted. Thank you. F. Perfect. Yeah. And then, actually, is that going to be large enough to accommodate what I need? Let's see. How big is a machine? Like a constructor. Yeah, I'm going to need it even higher. Okay. Foundations. ramp. Oh, wait. Oops. Nope. Can I... There we are. Jesus. Okay. I wish there was, like, just a ladder or something. That would be nice, too. Oh, you can make, like, walls. Okay, that's cool. Am I overthinking this? Might be overthinking this. Miklos, there is a ladder, but you have to unlock it. Oh, thank you for letting me know. But welcome in. How are you doing? How are you been? For now, I think I want to reconnect my production lines so that they aren't sitting here absolutely, absolutely useless while I'm making this mega structure. No, not what I need. Yeah. Let's reconnect these. Yeah, I'll have to look at what my milestones are and see what I need to reconstruct or to make the ladder, because I feel like I want a ladder. That way I don't need to waste all this massive amount of resources and space, mainly space, to make... Seeing how tall things are, needing to make ramps up to different levels, the structure is going to be absolutely humongous. Have you made the awesome shop yet? No, I am only a few hours in. I have not unlocked a lot. I am, what, about almost 4 hours into the game? And I've never played it before, so I've, this is all new to me. All right, in comes the limestone. Awesome. Again, these are just going to be temporary again. While we build this big building, essentially. This is just so production continues, essentially. Yeah, when you open your crafting menu under special, is it there? I will try in a second. Let me finish connecting it. All right, my inventory under special. Oh, my crafting menu. Sorry, crafting is over yonder. I don't think I've unlocked it, have I? I don't believe so. Special. I don't see special on my crafting bench either. And there's a personal crafting? How do I get to personal crafting? I don't... Q? Special. Oh, okay. So in the build menu. The build menu. Got you. All right. It just wasn't clicking with me. That's what you meant. But no, it doesn't look like I have it. Sorry, I could have drawn that connection, but my brain just wasn't doing it. I do want to see how I unlock ladders. Logistics, field research, tier 2 jump pads, part assembly. Okay. There are jump pads. Research sink is the awesome shop you're talking about. Is resource sink, is that how I get ladders? Will that allow me to get ladders? Stackable conveyor pole, conveyor lift Mark II. Okay, well, if that'll let me get ladders, I feel like that'll be a lot better for making my base. So I may want to do this. And I can. I have the means. Alright, yeah, this should be... Yeah, this is already going again. So yeah, let's do that. Thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. because that'll be very useful for building this. Yeah, you should sink resources in the sink. It makes the coupons. You should be able to get ladders and several other nice things. Yeah, so in that case, I can save a lot of space in here because I can just have a wall. I assume I could put a ladder up a wall and have that be the way I traverse up and down this building. So I don't need all this room for ramps. Thank you so much. I had no idea. That is extremely useful. Extremely useful. Okay, appreciate you, man. Let's pull you in there. We need rods. I need more rods. I need more plates. What do I have making right now? I have nothing making. What am I, full? I'm probably full. Yeah, I was full. In that case, why don't I make... Because that's not the first time I've been full on something. For now, let's just make a storage container, I think. And we will just feed that in. Oh, I'm missing iron rods. Of course I'm missing iron rods. I think I could probably still make iron rods, can I? Manually? Yeah. How many did I need? I don't even know. We're making a bunch. It seems odd that you'd need to, like, buy ladders from a shop instead of just being able to make them. Is it like something that you buy and then you can make more? Or do you need to buy every single ladder you get from this thing? That. And we'll do logistics, conveyor. There you go. You buy the ladder once, then you can make them permanently. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense to me. Makes a lot more sense. Cool. So that should stop production from ending because I run out of room. Yeah, let's do that on this end too. So... Oh, it's fine for now. Again, I'm thinking more like how much do I want to put into this because I'm going to be undoing. Like this is extreme. This all is temporary. This all is not going to be how it is once I get this up and running. Like I said, I want one level per type of resource. So we're going to be deleting all this and upgrading it, and yeah, we're going to be changing all of this. So I'm just like, how much time do I want to put into reconfiguring everything right this second? For something that's not going to be here in the long run. What did I need? I needed more iron rods. So let's just construct the iron rods I need since I'm able to. Poor K-No. And then, we'll... Can I make, do I have stuff for concrete? I guess I do have some stuff for concrete, too. You can buy the ladder. Oh, sorry, don't worry. This is all about breaking down, upgrading over time. Yeah, that's why it seems like it's going to be addictive, is because you're constantly trying to, make your stuff more efficient. Can you still double-click on the craft and will auto-craft? Oh, can you? It doesn't seem like it. There is an ad break in about 4 minutes. I will be pausing so you guys don't miss anything. They'll come on our way. It will be the next chance to get bonus raffle ticket for those of you who want to participate. If you want to be in the fight from the beginning, be sure to leave a chat if you haven't since the last ad break. Also, there's an active prediction. If you want to bet channel points on the fight, you can feel free. All right, sorry, I kind of got distracted. What else did I need? I needed concrete. Let's make concrete.